So basically, we are going to be looking at foundation to parapet. So the first on the list is your architectural drawing. If you have not gotten your architectural drawing, if you are building a bungalow of any type, so far as it doesn't have a paint house, if you are building just a bungalow, all you need is architectural drawing and electrical drawing or possibly mechanical drawing. But with architectural and electrical or mechanical, you are good for your approval in the local government. So you don't need structural. Between architectural and mechanical, between mechanical and electrical, you can choose to do any one, or for your own convenience, you can choose to do the three of them. So the best is to do the three of them, or you choose between architectural and mechanical and electrical, the one you want to do to reduce cost. But for bungalow, you don't need structural drawing. So you will need your architectural drawing first. So if you don't have your architectural drawing, run straight to my DM. My number will be in the description box. Let's talk about your drawing and let's start from there. So after your drawing, permit me, I'll be looking at my other phone to list out the materials. So after the architectural drawing, you need your 4 bundles of peg for your setting out. That you need also 30 length of 2 by 2 by 18 also for your setting out. It will also serve for other purposes during the construction. Then you need 4 trips of sand, sharp sand. There are local sand and there are sharp sand. You need 3 trips of stone for your foundation, for blinding, for casting of the pillars, and for casting of DPC. Some people don't use to cast their DPC. I don't know how you work. Some people used to chain their foundation for the bungalow. I don't know how you work. Some people cast their DPC. I don't know how you work. But it's best to cast your DPC with a DPM to avoid capillary actions in your building. If you cast it with a DPM, that is a nylon, to prevent water soaking your wall. So it's better much if you cast your DPM. So 15 length of 12 rod for your parapet. You'll be seeing this thing I'm quoting here on the top. So 12 for your parapet is just for the pillars that will hold the parapet. So if your house is not going to carry parapet, practically there is no much need. You can put 1 or 2 pillars somewhere, but there is no much need if your house is not carrying parapet. So you need 2,500 blocks, 2,500 blocks if you are going to have a high foundation. But if you're not going to have a high foundation, it will be lesser. So you need 15 trips of laterite. 15 trips of laterite is for your filling, to fill the foundation after the block work. Then 100 boards. 100 boards is basically for the pillars. It's also for the gauging for the casting. It's also for chainin if you will do chainin. But if you will not do chainin, the numbers will have to reduce. So you need 1 bag of nail. You need 1 bundle of quarter rod, 1 bundle of binding wire. Then you need 3 bundle of DPM. That's what I'm talking. If you want to cast your DPC, it's best for you to cast your DPC. One of the things is to avoid that water. So if you're going to cast your DPC, you need DPM. So 30 bags of cement, 30 bags of cement for your casting, your base, your blinding, for block work, then for casting of the DPC. Then you also need water. Yeah, you need water. You need money for the transportation. Bear in mind, what I'm doing is total cost of everything, both the labor, both the materials, and both the supervision. So the water is very much needed if you don't have water. So the total cost for these materials, for labor and supervision, of foundation, 5 bedroom bungalow from foundation to DPC is 5,850,000. 5,850,000, as you can see up there. 5,850,000. So from foundation, from DPC to parapet, that is what we are going to do now. So it's going to be a longer version. So you need 3,000 blocks. You need 100 lengths of 12 rod. You need 1 bag of nail, 1 bundle of rod, quarter rod, 200 pieces of full plank, The plank is for your lintels, the plank is for your pillars, and they are for your parapet. You need 160 bags of cement. The 160 bags of cement is also typically for your um, for block work, for casting, and for parapet. You also need 6 trips of sand for your block work and for your parapet. You need 4 trips of stone. You can use local stone, or you can choose to go for 20 tons of shapings. But I'm using stone to reduce a little cost. 60 pieces of 2 by 2 by 18, 60 pieces of 1 by 4 by 18, 70 pieces of 1 by 9 by 18. This is for your parapet. These are for your parapet. So from the DPC to the parapet, you'll be looking at spending for materials, labor, and supervision 7,618,000 naira. So the total cost for foundation to parapet 3,468,000, 13 million, sorry, 468,000 naira. It's not a must that you give your engineer to buy the materials. You can buy the materials yourself. Or if you're not close to buy the materials and you trust your engineer, you can give the engineer the cost. Because most times people think that the engineer buy inferior things, or engineer. That's when you will enter the market, you will know the actual price. Or you can choose to go with your engineer too, or you can choose to go alone, or you can choose to give him. There is no way that anybody that want to cheat you will cheat you, even if you're around, even if you're not around, even if you want to send your brother, if you want to send anything that will happen. So unless God want to have mercy on you. So these are the cost of construction. If you have any of this work for us, feel free to contact us and we'll deliver anywhere in the southeast. God bless you. I still remain Architect Chidi. DM me for your drawings right now. Let's start from there. Thank you.